Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I'm going to be taking on the Song of Ice and Ion Heretic Chaos Challenge quest. And for this I'm bringing along a team of Machina, Leon and Arciela with an Ifrit summon. So I'm bringing along Ifrit here because I think we need the extra attack, because especially the bloody ice giants in the second wave are as chunky as hell. But I mean, this is one of those challenge quests that is completely free. Like, it's called a challenge quest, but look at the team we've got. We've got Arciela and we've got Leon on the same team. So I think you would have to actively be trying to get killed if you have a team like this. And I am not about that life, so I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I bought Leon's EX with EX tokens, as I said I was going to, and I have purpled him and maxed him out. I've not purpled out his armor because I am seriously low on armor ingots right now. I need to save them because we've got Arden coming up, and we've got Bash, and we've got like a number of new characters that I want to get fully kitted out. And even if I was to go down the whale route, I can't even buy armor ingots because like you can't buy them. So I need to rely on Abyss. We've got a new strata today, which is awesome. I need to rely on Dimension's Ends, and I just need to not purple everyone in sight, basically. So yeah, I maxed out Leon because Leon was one of those characters where I kind of regretted not having him for the early Chaos era because he was so good. He's one of those characters that has mechanics that's kind of like, it's either useless or it's completely cheesy and it basically auto wins the fight for you. And it's definitely more of the latter than the former in this case, especially with the machine guns on the first wave, because you know he enchants the enemy with dark, and then he makes the team absorb dark damage. So basically any non-elemental brave damage from the opponents will get absorbed. So I kind of almost viewed him as a counterpart to Warrior of Light. He's kind of like the Warrior of Darkness because he doesn't have brave shields, but he just absorbs everything and makes everyone absorb everything, which is just hilariously fun. Of course, it doesn't work on quests where enemies have elemental brave attacks, or if they self-battery or do anything like that. But in the very, very, very unlikely event that the enemies get enough brave to one-shot us, I mean, the ice giants in the second wave can just do Ice Quake and you get like 1,000,000 bravery. We've got Arciela, she can just use friggin' HP attack silence, so we're not going to die. And I'm bringing along Machina because even with his EX plus at 1 out of 3, I do have his LD passive, and I do rate him higher than Varn, personally. Well, if I had Varn's burst, it might be a different story. But with Machina as he is now, he is a lot more fun to play than I was expecting, seriously. Oh yeah, the double token event, I actually found up triple perfects for Leon, but I can't afford to put on the third bloody artifact, but it's fine, he's got synergy, he won't drop below 9s. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much the team that we've got. You know what, let me sort everyone's attacks out. I'm probably not going to edit this out, but what I actually want to do is I want to start putting the LDs in place of the bravery attack, and then just have everything else in normal skill order, because I never use bravery attacks, let's be honest. Like, I very, very, very rarely use them. So I do actually really like that we can replace them now. Like, we can just move the HP and brave attacks around. So I think, like, for my EX plus characters, I'm basically going to be putting the additional ability where the bravery attack is, and then for everyone else, like the LD characters, I'll just put the LD at the top. Yeah, okay, so let's jump into it. Let's go. So I'll be honest, I don't really know what the enemy mechanics here are, because I don't need to know what they are. I mean, look, with Arciela, right, we just start off with skill 2 to get the speed down debuffs on them, and then we rotate into skill 1 because skill 1 has the initial bravery aura on it, and that will help Machina to regen that much more brave every time he smacks the enemies around, which is going to be very, very often. Leon starts off with his EX, which is awesome, so we just obviously use that straight away. One thing I really like about Leon as well is that when he gets his EX plus, he gets... Oh, see, that's bloody memory for you. I should just stay on there. Leon's EX plus, he actually does get attack and max brave auras, which is really nice. And I think he's only the second black crystal character I have that even has auras. Yeah, I'll take all that bravery, thank you. apart from Zac. So I've literally got Zac and I've got Leon, and nobody else on Black Crystal gives auras. Like they're all selfish. Like if you think about it, you got Golbez, you got Shadow, you got Squall, you got Shantoto, who I actually don't have geared up, and let's just dispel those buffs. Yeah, I can't really think of anyone. All my Black Crystals are selfish, so yeah, I'll happily take Leon as a team player. Yeah, let's get that 10 right there. And this first wave is weak to melee damage, so it's just an absolute massacre. One thing I don't like about Leon is that his the number of bravery attacks he has is still quite low. Like, he only has 4 brave hits on Dark Slash, even though it has 50% splash damage and quite a lot of overflow. But it actually works fairly well in this team because we've got Arciela, who just gives a ton of battery to everyone constantly. And then if these machine guns ever decide to use any bravery attacks, we just absorb them anyway, so it's absolutely not a problem. 90k, nice. This is Guardian Blades, a little bit of extra max brave. And some Moa brave regen. Yeah, I'll rotate into skill 2 because Leon should have his EX up right now, I believe. But you see what I mean. I don't really need to explain anything that I'm doing here because with this team it's almost impossible to die. So after the stress of like the Gabranth, well, I call it stress, but you know, basically after the Gabranth, like the Van and Gabranth challenge, and after Ultimecia challenge and ones like that, I'll take one like this that's a lot easier. Like, yeah, I'll definitely take it. As well use a skill when they're low on health because they get more resistant to bravery damage. Oh yeah, we'll eat all that, and you'll completely miss, which is also fine. I can afford to skill spam here. It's not a problem. We'll use this because we're low on bravery. Let's not use that. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Oh, I forgot about that. The debuff ran out from the LD. Whoops. It's fine. This actually works out. You see, I just got... You can just... What's this going to do? Yummy! It's going to give me battery for the launch that we won't get to use because... she's not there. But that's fine. Okay, so first things first, let's absolutely apply those debuffs. Like, these Ice Giants are probably the biggest threat, in my opinion, out of all the enemies here, because they have, like, one of their bravery attacks is Ice Quake. They'll use it if they break you, so they're probably not going to break you unless they use, like, boulders or something. And if they throw boulders at you, then they may well break you, and if they do that, then they use Ice Quake on the next turn, which is a huge AoE brave attack, and then they're probably going to end up having like 1,000,000 bravery. So it is in your best interests to not get killed. You while Machina does Machina things. I can't believe I was going to skip this man's LD. It's so fun to use. I actually... Well, let's be honest, Noctis is coming soon. Return of the King. I am probably not really going to be using him, like, Machina too much after I get Noctis, but it's still fun to play around with right now. Yep, we eat those, literally. You see, this is just Leon. This is just Leon being a cheesy bastard. Like, I think he's actually pretty good in the Next Dimension's end tier as well. I've seen him be used on D... Are we up to like 15 now, I think it is? Yeah, D15. He actually works fairly well there. See, look at how much defense these things have. But honestly, for D15, I'm probably going to be using Noctis just because I want to find every possible excuse to use Noctis that I can, like, when it becomes a possibility. So that's what I meant. Like, that boulder attack would probably be what would have broken us if anything was going to break us. Let's just keep rotating. Do get turn rate, but it's kind of pointless. Okay, so this is their one big chance to do something, anything useful. I mean, okay, it's useful for us. That's not quite what I had in mind, but you know what, I'll take it. All that bravery. Okay, this is our last turn of the LD debuff. Yep, I'm gonna do this. You don't get to move. I refuse. I completely refuse. Oh my god, did Machina's EX do less than 99k? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's crazy. There's a 96k coming in from Leon, plus the splash damage. Okay, Blizzard Fist. Alright, yeah, that's... Well, that was going to break me, but you fucked up your chance. This one... Yeah, there we go. Finally, it broke me. Too bad, so sad. Not gonna happen. Huh. Which one do I attack here? Okay, let's go with B. It's not gonna kill it, is it? Knew that was gonna happen. Oh well. Now we're on the final wave. Just, yeah, completely smooth sailing. I love this team. I wish more challenge quests were like this. Well, actually I don't. I've actually been enjoying the challenge of challenge quests, you know, ones that are actually a challenge. But having something like this every once in a while is nice too. Let's just get as much damage in there as quickly as we can. We've only got 4 turns of this debuff left. So I probably really should have opened with skill 2 to get the speed debuff on there, but you know, we live and learn. Okay, that is a proper play, because it's non-elemental. Okay, so let's throw this on there. You need your turn rate to go down, my dude. You're gonna wear out my debuff. There we go. Oh, see how kind is this boss to do that? So obviously without Leon, that's going to be much more of a threat because that can possibly break everyone. But with Leon, it's just like, yeah, just give me all the bravery. And delay your turn for me so the debuff lasts longer. I mean, it's just incredibly courteous. I think it's about that time where we throw this on here. I'll rotate into skill 1 next turn with Arciela so we get that a nice initial bravery aura going on. Yep, that's going to revive, and it's going to hit everyone, and I am going to really not care. We've still got summon. I could go into that whenever. So obviously its defense seems to go up a hell of a lot after you kill it the first time. Let's do it. No time like the present. Oh, we lost a load of turns. That's bullshit. Look. Oh well. What can you do, eh? Oof. Gotta love that damage though. Speaking of damage, let's give everyone a bit of battery. Have I said how fun Machina is before? Because I'm going to say it again, he's really fun to use. There we go, free turn, and then Machina's next turn, this thing is basically dead. Oh, what a shame. Too bad, so sad that you can't HP attack. Yeah. GG Noru. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. That is going to be my completion of the quote-unquote challenge quest for these batch of heretics. So yeah, don't sleep on Leon. The guy is amazing in the right setup, and he will just completely trivialize fights. Some fights, obviously, he's not going to work for everything, but there's some enemies, Count Steam, for example, that he's actually pretty good against. So yeah, this is going to be my completion run, and until the next video, take care and goodbye.